Join me as I challenge myself to find and share 7 Bible verses that can transform your financial situation. When it comes to our finances, we often feel overwhelmed and stuck. But what if I told you that the Bible has a lot to say about our financial situation? In fact, there are many verses that can bring hope, guidance, and even financial blessing into our lives. That's what we're going to explore today. We've all been there, stuck in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or worried about making ends meet. Financial struggles can weigh heavily on our minds and hearts, causing stress, anxiety, and even affecting our relationships. It's easy to feel like we're drowning in a sea of financial uncertainty. The truth is, many of us struggle to make ends meet, no matter how hard we work or how much we earn. We're constantly wondering how we'll pay the bills, save for the future, or simply enjoy the present moment without financial worry. Finances can be a sensitive topic, but it's essential to acknowledge the emotional toll it takes on us. The worry, the stress, the fear, it's all too real. And yet, despite the struggle, many of us remain silent, too ashamed or too proud to seek help. We may try to tackle our financial issues on our own, but the truth is, we don't have to face these challenges alone. As Christians, we have a powerful ally in our financial journey, God. Through His Word, He provides guidance, wisdom, and even financial blessing when we trust in Him. Today, we're going to dive into 7 powerful Bible verses that can transform your financial situation. The first verse is from Proverbs 10 verse 22, which says, "The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and He adds no sorrow with it." This verse reminds us that true wealth comes from God, and when we trust in Him, He can bless us beyond our wildest dreams. The second verse is from Malachi 3 verse 10, which says, "Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it." This verse teaches us the importance of tithing and trusting God to provide for our needs. The third verse is from Luke 12 verse 15, which says, "Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions." This verse reminds us that true value lies not in our possessions, but in our relationship with God. The fourth verse is from Psalm 37 verses 3 to 4, which says, "Trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." This verse teaches us to trust in God's goodness and provision, even when our circumstances seem uncertain. The fifth verse is from 2 Corinthians 9 verse 8, which says, "And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work." This verse reminds us of God's abundant provision and His desire to give us all that we need to live a life of abundance and generosity. The sixth verse is from Deuteronomy 8 verse 18, which says, "But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms His covenant, which He swore to your ancestors, as it is today." This verse teaches us that our ability to produce wealth comes from God, and we must honor Him as the source of our blessings. The seventh and final verse is from Matthew 6 verse 33, which says, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." This verse reminds us to prioritize God's kingdom and righteousness above our financial worries, and He will take care of the rest. One verse that really resonates with me is Psalm 37 verses 3-4, which says, "Trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." This verse is a powerful reminder that true financial freedom comes not from our bank accounts or investments, but from our trust in God's goodness and provision. When we prioritize our relationship with Him, He promises to give us the desires of our heart. In conclusion, these 7 Bible verses remind us that financial blessing is not just about getting rich, but about trusting in God's goodness and provision. They encourage us to seek first His kingdom and righteousness, and to trust in His ability to provide for our needs. As we apply these scriptures to our lives, I believe we'll begin to see a transformation in our financial situations, and more importantly, in our hearts. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite Bible verse about finances? Share it with me in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more insights and encouragement on your financial journey.